All right. Let's just jump into it, shall we? Let's just jump into it. Honestly, I think we should actually switch him over to give him a different, like, actual whatever. Just because we might want to see about trying to get different abilities potentially on our boy. So we're going to switch out... Oh, that's 8? Jeez, that's a huge Magatama. I want to do something that still has some kind of physical attributes. So we're going to... I mean, this will give me shock, which isn't terrible. Life Aid is not bad. I believe that often just gives us more ability in terms of like just raw, like whatever I'm trying to say, like abilities or whatever. So we're gonna go with that. Mana Drain, not too important for the Demi Fiend. Counter potentially could be decent, so we're actually gonna throw up this one at least at this point, because I think we've fully maxed out this one, so we don't really need to use any more of it. Yo, Raptor, welcome to the stream, and a good job securing first, by the way, dude. Good to see you. Hope you are doing well. How's it going? Koros dropping in as well. So to bring those up to speed, last time when we were playing this game, we found the guy who's like laid back, Orochimaru, with the Widow's Peak. So that's kind of like what we did. So now I think we need to make our way to a different location at this point. Yo, Koros. Yo, dude, thank you for the tier 1 for 11 months.
Almost a year, let's go, laughing face.
Almost a year, laughing face. Let's go. Bean time indeed. This is great. This is great. Okay. All right. So we got two. We got two here. Look, we got potentially dirty dishwater and birthday cake. And what was this one again? What was this one again? This one is either cappuccino or livers and onions. Forgot about the bean part. Nobody forgets about the bean part. But all right, let's I don't want to do this, but okay. Oh my goodness, that is delicious. It's oh my god. It's dirty dishwater. Ooh. It's dirty dishwater. It's not good. It's not good. All right. Cappuccino, please. Save the day. Oh. Livers and onion is awful. I feel like puking, but I got to stomach through. Jack Frost solo run when? Not gonna happen, Shrek. It's good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Okay. Liver and onions, they're the worst. Not even kidding. If you guys get the Bean Boozle beans, livers and onions, oh. Oh, God, so bad. Why not? Because we don't get Jack Frost until later in the game. Dog food is the worst. Unfortunately, or should I say fortunately, this one doesn't have it. But I'll take your word for it, Michael. It's good to see you. Hope you're doing well, man. Oh my God. Oh. It's still there. Got my money's worth. You definitely did. It's good to see you, Shrek. How are you liking Persona 5?
Sure has been a while.
Yo, it's Chiaki. Whoa, it's been a little bit.
I heard about the trial by combat. And
can't mod on the PS4, bro.
Who won. Getting here was tough, to say the least.
All right, the taste is gone. Thank goodness.
I'm glad I made it.
So what is she doing here?
Listen, there's something I've been meaning to tell you. I finally decided to play by the rules of this world.
Honestly, I might start having like gum just to help get rid of the taste, because like the aftertaste is terrible on that bean.
I'm sure you already know, but there's a purpose as to why this world exists.
No, I actually need to find this reason out.
A new one. And I want to be the one to do it.
Wow, really? Really? With what power?
I know that sounds crazy, believe me. But then I remember that voice. I heard it the moment the world changed.
What voice?
You must have heard it too, since you survived.
Is she referring to like the teacher?
after we went our separate ways, I started thinking.
Do they make Bean Boozled style gum? I have no idea. A quick Google search will definitely tell you if that's the case or not, but please. That sounds terrible. Because, like, it's never gonna go away, because it's gum.
But why the world had to end up this way, and sooner or later, it hit me. The previous world was full of waste, clogging up our thoughts.
I don't have enough Diet Dr. Pepper to deal with this.
Any real progress. From an overabundance of things to an excess of people. We ran out of useful things to make and meaningful things to do. All we did was kill time.
And make video games.
What the world really needed, it just wasn't getting.
Now, if anything, I'm sure someone out there has thought of making it. Probably. I mean, it's probably not going to be hard to do because, like, you can make a lot of really interesting flavored gum for sure.
It's the saddest thing imaginable. But I survived the conception. I was chosen to be here. That's what I believe. And that's how I'm going to carry myself.
Interesting.
Even though a part of me is still
Because, yeah, she and the other dude survived, but they don't seem to have, like, any special abilities. Like, the other dude just literally got wrecked.
I know that if I bear the pain, I can open up a world of limitless potential.
You're in high school. You have no accreditation. Sit down.
The power of creation will be mine.
Good luck. Good luck. Denim. Oh, wait. She actually might have some merit to her power anyway. Huh. Well, I mean, technically, she did make it all the way to the monster's location, headquarters, so maybe she has extra power.
Told me I could choose. In my eyes, the world has no more room for anything superfluous. That's why I want to create my ideal society. A paradise ruled by the strong and the worthy. The world of Yosuga.
Yosuga?
You fought your way this far. You know what I'm saying, don't you?
I need time to think. I need to look at the benefits from other different organizations.
Fair, but I trust your judgment. And I believe that one day you'll come to the same conclusion.
So is there different pathways? Oh, the back taste from that burp was awful. So, like, is there, like, different ways and roads you could take for the ending?
I'm gonna start collecting Magatsuhi. I'm not so sure where to start, but since Yosuga is the reason of the strong, I have to do what I can on my own.
So she knows Masatsuki?
I guess I'll see you around. You and I survived the conception. I know this meeting won't be our last.
Interesting. Gyaki left. So I take it we have to go back to the leader of the group, I think. Because, like, again, we came here and she stopped us midway, so I'm assuming we have to go back and talk to that guy. I think these guys are resistant to physical. I guess we could just do some other stuff as well. But how's everybody's night going so far? Anybody playing any fun games or anything like that? Or anything? Has everybody gotten their holiday shopping taken care of? Oh, okay, so physical isn't too bad. Leader of the group, you know him well. He's fully back to kick some tail. Okay, so let's figure out where we need to go. I'm like, the Bean Boozled things was a great idea, but also it was a double-edged sword for sure. So how do we pull the map? Okay, map is up here, so we have, okay. Actually, it didn't seem like we actually went all the way through, so we might have to do a little more exploring as well. Okay, so let's go through here. Let's go talk to the leader. See if we, well, we'll see if we can actually talk to him, because I believe last time we tried talking to him, he just locked us out. Like, he just totally locked us out. Yeah, because we got, like, really no clear indication where to go next. We're going to go through here. Oh, we ran straight to the wall. I got everything for X's done for the most part. I don't rep things. I do get back so super easy. Seriously, I totally agree with you on that. Like, if you ever watch me trying to wrap Christmas gifts, it's the funniest thing you will ever see. And they end up looking so bad that they're beautiful works of art in their own right. Like, if I really wanted to, I could submit them to, like, probably for, like, an art museum to, like, go for abstract art. It'd be, like, you know, it'd be shooing for every category. But no, like, the gift backs are just so easy and super convenient to do. I pretty much got everything I need to done, but unfortunately, like, we actually went to Walmart before the stream to like get like, you know, get the last few things. And yeah, don't do that. Do not go to Walmart within 5 days of the last of the holiday season. Terrible time. Terrible time. Yo, he bops Jack Frost and literally just wants to talk to us. What? Let me ask of you, do you have a spare bead? I do. Very good. Orpheus is happy. I mean, he gave us 420 Maca. I mean, that's pretty cool. I'll take it. I mean, it's free money. It's free. I mean, we sold them at like a huge, ridiculous price, so joke's on him. We're making money. 60th floor, please. But yeah, now I just have to like ship off a few things, then I'm pretty much good, which is nice. Because honestly, as wonderful as the holiday season is, it's also a pretty stressful time, especially like when you're, because like you don't want to buy something somebody already has, and then worry about that. Because again, like we almost bought something really cool, and then we checked like, oh yeah, that person actually has this item, so we're like, fuck! And then we just, you know, we roll the die and we hope for the best. But we'll see what happens. I'm sure they're gonna love it. Yo, there we go. 60. Let's go. 60th floor. Almost bought his Dead Cells. Yeah, like I'm not kidding. I do have Dead Cells for the PS4. I gotta get to it eventually. Maybe I might jump into Dead Cells instead of Final Fantasy 15. Don't get me wrong. I really do want to continue playing Final Fantasy 15. But I don't know, right now it just doesn't seem to be a good time to play that game. So maybe I might bust out Dead Cells for like, you know, an off-stream game. Because I don't really, like lately I've been realizing I don't do a lot of off-stream gaming. Mainly it's on-stream. Like anything that would be offline would be like just, what was it? Like, you know, Genshin Impact. How many hours into 15 are you? Oh, just like not even like maybe a little bit more than like 1 or 2 hours. So, and that's also including time going through the tutorial. So like I've done some things, but not a whole, like if I were to just like, you know, to redo the entire game, it's not going to be a huge issue. Because like the combat I feel has like a little bit of a learning curve to it. Honestly though, I picked up again, like I mentioned last night, I've been picking up Rune Factory 4 Special Edition last night, and yo, I like played the game for like almost 4 hours straight. That was amazing. It was such a good, non-productive, good use of time. You sense a strong power beyond the door. Will you enter? Let me make sure we're fully healed just in case Gozo Tenho wants to actually throw down. Yeah, we're good. Okay. So let's throw down with the dude. The combat totally does, but it's very flashy. I'm going to drop 13 to 15. Probably drop 13 for 15. Makes sense. Seems like there's a lot more things going on. But no, 15 actually is pretty fun so far. Very flashy, but also a lot of things you can do. Yes! Coda Coco, welcome. Stopping by to say hi at a friend's house right now. Dude, thank you so much for dropping in, dude. Hope you're doing well. Shout out to Coda Coco, Ascension's own top tier programmer for the bots. Hope you're doing well, Coder.
The stronghold of Nihilo was laid to waste by my army.
He did good.
And yet,
Thank you, Chorus. Appreciate you, my dude.
behold this battered body.
It's like half and half. Like, you know, the half part's like demonic, and the other half's like, yo, this is a pretty raw, awesome statue.
Magatsuri escapes it against my will, oozing like a fresh wound.
I think you mean flesh wound.
It does not stop there. My armies falling one by one, drained of life with each passing minute.
I mean, dude, if you have I'm sorry, not a flesh wound, but if you have a fresh wound, I would be angry too. I'm assuming this guy, this Chad, is one of the dudes you could follow throughout the story, because I want to say, based on how things are orchestrating, it seems like there might be different pathways where we can actually go. Oh, the battery died.
Curse you,
I think. Do I even have any USB chargers right by me?
What sort of devious
I might.
trick did he use? Oh, the
We just sweet talk the boy. We just sweet talk the man. We just sweet talk the guy. What else could we possibly do?
I can
Yeah, I'm gonna need to find a charger for this bad boy. I'm gonna be BRB really quickly here. So let's take care of that really quick. So prepared, right? Sorry about that, guys. All right, so the maiden, the nexus where the Magatsuki gathers. But we're good now. We got a very shoddy charger, so we're good now.
We have no choice but to await our
Yeah, this does not look pleasant. That does not look pleasant.
Oh, goes Utendo. It crushes me to see this.
I like his determination. He is twitchy on Twitch. Yes, indeed. Lunar Toaster, welcome. It's good to see you. Yo, Mikey, Plain, dude, great to see you both as well. Hope you both are doing well. Mikey, thank you so much for the lurk. Appreciate you, my dude. Hope all is well, my guy. Do I get to capture your spirit? Yo, thank you, Cars. Appreciate it, my dude. I'm curious about this guy. What's wrong with stillness? I mean, if nothing's moving, nothing is moving. He's upsetting spaghetti. So, like, is he Great Deku Treeing? Like, is he literally just dying in front of our eyes? No, there's got to be a little bit more into it. Oh, crap. Why? For the record, I didn't do anything to this guy. Man, I can't anyone. At this point, Raptor, it's more like a flapjack. It's more like a flapjack. The door cannot be opened. ... You know it's serious when it's a ... Okay. So I'm good. I don't need flapjacks or pancakes. We just had dinner. Hey, it's Thor!
Gozu Tenno has... No. The mantra has been utterly destroyed by the Nihilo's attack.
I do gotta say, I really like the redone voice acting they've done for this game.
The assembly of Nihilo had a higher goal than just ruling over Tokyo. We, on the other hand...
Probably better for our grade.
...than enforce a reign of terror. That is the reason we lost. And now that Gozu Tenno's name has been sullied, those who we call comrades have deserted us. You had a friend who was being held prisoner here, did you not? Both of you are free to do whatever you
Yo, freedom!
I have no business here anymore. There is no point in guarding an abandoned city. Farewell. I will go on a quest to realize my dream of a world where the strong thrive.
Interesting.
If you are truly strong, then we shall meet.
Do we actually get to meet Thor again as like a possible, like, you know, like a secondary boss? Yo, Link Knight, welcome to the stream. It's good to see you. Hope you are doing well. How's it going? Let's get to work on taking care of this guy. Ooh, easy, easy. You'll find out. Yo, I'm looking forward to it. Yo, Ayano Nozume, a level 24. Unfortunately, no real new abilities are learned, but that's okay. Cause like, I feel like we're going to be getting soon to the point where media is just not media enough. We need to, like, Mediarama at that point. But I think we're still okay to just, you know, use media at this point. Okay, so let's try leaving the city so we can actually figure out where we need to go next. Because we might need to find our friend, the dude with the cool cap. So Xeno, the guy with Dogecoin. Again, just rinse and repeat. Jack Frost, Jack Slap the bird. Demi Fiend get a good crit? Nope. Okay. We still have a Xeno, so we should be good. Just jump down from the stairs. Wait, you can do that? Wait. What do you mean? What do you mean? Jump down from the stairs? Can you actually just jump down? Ooh, 35. That's not terrible. Let's just go with physical. Tis game giving me Pokemon vibes. Yo, Lunar Toaster, this is actually pretty much more where like Pokemon got more inspiration from. Because Shin Megami Tensei has been the thing for like since the the 80s, so it's definitely, I'm assuming Pokemon actually took a lot from this franchise. But yeah, dude, definitely Pokemon vibes, but with demons, So just jump from the stairs. So the ones in front of the elevator. So in front of the elevator. Oh, in front of the elevator. Okay, so I don't need to go back up. Gotcha. So ghost type Pokemon. Sure, let's just replace him with yokai, demonic demons. The things that'll keep you at fear. Wait, what do you mean? Oh, wait, there's more down here. Oh, wait, down here. Oh. It's really high. Jump off. Absolutely. Raptor, if I die, it'll be hilarious. Are you sure? Yes, I'm sure. All right, superhero landing from the Demi Fiend. Am I dead? Are we literally dead? Are we literally dead? No, we survived. We're you know, we're barely alive, but we're good. Yeah, we have 1 HP. You know what? I think we're fine. We could just leave it like this and just... No, I'm just kidding. All right, there we go. Okay, so good to know. Thank you for the heads up on that, Raptor. I did not know it was actually a thing. Has anyone mentioned the strange mon taking up the residents around the East Hall? Maybe he's preparing a memorial for the slain mannequins. The East Hall? Where's the East Hall at? Well, no better time to go than let's check out East. Did you talk to your friend in the Mantra building? Yes, we did. Wait, are you talking about the male or the female? Because we did see Chiaki. We did see her, but we didn't see the guy anywhere. They're actually attacking us? No, not the male. No, we have to go. I guess we have to go back then and try to talk to him. Can we actually capture these? Yo, let's try it. Oh, what's a party? Seems Manic has no idea what you're talking about. All right. Bean time first. So let's go back to the Mantra building, see if we can find our friend then. But that is just so weird that the mannequins are actually trying to kill us now, or like are now actually hostile. Has he saved recently? I mean, not really saved, but like, you know, we just load up this file. So like nothing has really happened. Like all we did was like, you know, the discussion with Chiaki and then also with Gozo. But that's pretty much it. We didn't do anything else. I'm not really too concerned about saving at this point. So you're saying that our friend is still in the building itself. Let's go find him. Yeah. And honestly, there is a thing up here I could save too. So we good. Yeah. So let's go find our friend then at that point. Because yeah, Thor did say that our friend is still locked in somewhere. Save the fiend. What is that in the building or is it outside of the building? So I'm not sure what fiend we're talking about. So let's exit. There we go. Instant turn. No friend. Outside of the building to the... Okay. So outside of the building to the east on the 2nd floor. Yeah, I guess we could do that first. We already did a save, so we'll do that. I'm kind of curious to see why Raptor wants me to save the demon first. Maybe it might be a good demon. So outside to the east on the 2nd floor. All right, so I'm assuming this is where he means like here. But no, this is the first hall floor. No, it's not here. Hmm. I don't want to fight these guys. I don't want to fight these guys. Maybe we need to go down? Oh, wait, there's another section. Yeah, there's another section. Go down the stairs first, eastern section. Gotcha. Yeah, I just realized about that. It's like, I forgot, like, there's that one section where you first enter in, and then there's also, like, this oversized section as well. So I'm assuming we have to go through here. What's good, Hiomi? Yo, ATM, welcome, dude. It's good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well, my dude. How's it going? It's AM. So we go over here. Your can beat the feet. Oh. The flames of the Minar of Sovereignty are flickering wildly. All right. That sounds like a good old time to me, so let's go for it. You can feel the presence of a terrifying demon. Will you stay here? Yes, I will. Are you sure? Yes, I am. All right, Raptor, this is what you wanted, right? This is what you wanted? Ready for another night of gaming? Let's see, man. Let's see. We have another one of these things. We'll see how bad I get slaughtered.
Are you the fiend who has been seduced by the power of darkness?
It sounds a little bit like Christopher Lee. I like it. Ready for another night of gaming? Absolutely not, ATM. How's it going, dude?
To die and the world to end. Yet still, you challenge the order of the universe.
No, ATM. I've not done that yet. I was actually probably gonna start looking to do that tonight or next stream.
Your struggle against death is futile. No matter how many menorahs you gather, the shadow on your heart will not be lifted. It is my duty.
This dude is such a charmer.
Those who have gone astray,
Definitely a charmer.
let me be your guide. Receive my salvation. Accept your
Yo, no more back pain and knee pain. Let's go. So, should we get a prediction going? Who thinks I'm going to be able to first try this demon? Like, can we get a prediction going on this one?
eternal rest.
That's not terrible. Yeah, that's not that bad, actually. Okay, let's get things going. I doubt he has a weakness because we're in this funky space zone. So I'm predicting first try and everything because you're on normal. Oof, there you go. Yeah, ATM has not told me anything about this. He's only taught me about ways to lose actual money, not actual in-game stuff. So he's going pretty physical based right now. So what I'm gonna first do is let's lower his his physical. Forgot how it's all good, man. It's all good. All right, we're also gonna lower the man's. Well, I mean, I know Tsunade could probably be better like using for healing. Yeah, because if I don't do anything, Jack Frost potentially could. Well, we did lower his attack anyway, so that might be fine. And Jack Frost can also, I think, buff our defense or lower his attack, so we can do that. Jack Frost can lower his physical attack as well, but also his evasion hit. Lowering evasion could be very beneficial for us, especially if it just means he loses his opportunity to do any type of damage. Demi Fiend, I'm going to make you really concentrate and focus up on power. Build up that power, bro. Dab. All right, yay. That's how we do. That's how you do, Yugi. That's how you do this, Yugi. How does electric go? Nothing. Okay, that's fine. Let's try Mahama. No, we're not gonna do Mahama. Let's see. So we do have 4 stamina. We also have Rakunda. So we're gonna do is Rakunda. Lower that boy's defense even more, and then we're gonna lower evasion more. Because again, stat buffs and debuffs break this game tremendously. Meditation, is that a healing? No. But you're stealing my persona points. Good job, Dogecoin. Good job, Doge. Good job, Doge. Okay, so Tarunda, I think we've already done that enough, so. I don't know exactly what Raiju's like physical base attack stat is. But I'm just gonna do it anyway. Yo, we got a half and half split. People believe I might actually be able to do this. It's amazing when people believe in me. If only my high school guidance counselor did that. I don't need to worry about using anything for her for like, reduction or healing. I mean, the defense loss could be pretty strong, so we're actually going to do that. I'm assuming this, lad has something probably to in the neighborhood of removing all of his debuffs. So I should need to keep that in mind as well. So we're going to focus up again. And then he's going to go. Meditation, please miss. That's how we do. That's how we do. Okay, so at this point, I think we've done enough debuffing and buffing. Well, debuffing per se. That's one thing I really want to work on with my team is like actually getting people who can buff. Like I can debuff these dudes all day and night, but like until I actually want to get like, you know, buffing, that's a completely different story.
My words shall erase
Your karma it doesn't do anything to me, Yugi. It's like rinse and repeat. It's like rinse and repeat, Yugi. Okay. So just do the same thing again. Until they like use like a Dekaja or whatever it's called, like where you remove your debuffs. Like I'm not too concerned. Item Zune no longer has any MP, so I am kind of a little bit on the fence with that. So we might be able to get Afflicting of Stun. So let's try Stun Needle. That didn't work. Okay, that's fine. Because if we could actually get stunned, then Metallic can get some serious damage with the stat reduction and also the focus ability. So we're gonna. That's not working out so well. That's fine. Unfortunately, Jack Frost doesn't really have anything else he can really do. But I can. I mean, we can do a pass. Save one of those. Attack. 236. Not too bad. Not too bad actually. Stun Needle won't do anything really at this point because like there's really no inherent value to it. So we'll use Xeno again. 90, that's actually pretty good. Okay, so Jack Frost took some there. So only Jack Frost was affected by that, which I don't inherently see what actually did. So that's interesting. His evasion and hit rate is actually getting more consistent. Which, I'm not too sure if I like that. So we're going to pass. We're going to do this. Yeah, we're going to do that again. I think that also puts him like at 3 stages below. So we're kind of good now. Okay, so we are then going to use... The only thing for MP recovery things I have is a Soma, which obviously not going to do it. Asish, welcome to the stream, man. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. We have a Soma Droplet. By the way, Asish, you should be proud of me. I've gotten kind of backed into playing Rune Factory 4 Special. It's good to see you. How are you doing, my dude? Soma Droplet just for Aya Nazune because healing is going to be really crucial. And also, again, just the ability of using those reductions is going to be good, too. We could go with Raiju, but I also might want to pass to go back to Aya Nazune for healing. So let's do that. Yeah, we'll use medium. Wanted to come in time, but ended up being a little bit late. It's all good. It's all good. We all have lives outside of, like, you know, Twitch gaming, all that. It's all good, man. It's all good. How far are you? I don't think I'm that far in the main story. I'm currently trying to take one of the rune stones to where Dillis was. But, like, level-wise, I think I'm, like, level 46. Like, those super ultra 10-foot-high chickens just make any boss a breeze. It's kind of bad and good at the same time. We're going to attack with a physical. Iona Zunume, healing is fine for you now, so we're kind of good on that. We'll go with an attack. Jack Frost. What are you going to do? Oh, wait, we're doing it maxed out, right? Yeah, limit's already reached. My bad. We're going to focus, so we want to start applying pressure for sure. It's definitely going to be pretty excited for RuneScape 5. Until I get to watch The Devil's a Part-Timer Season 2.
Consumed by the fire of your worldly desires.
Startle. Oh, that's pretty startling. Preach. Yo, he even got more movements? Okay, so I'm really glad we lowered the dude's evasion super bad and also have metal ready to unleash some serious damage. Yeah, the active 1, so you're almost at the end of 2 is my favorite. Yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to it. One of the things I love about the game so far is, like, there's no real rush. You know, you can literally, you know, take your time and just do whatever you want to do. I'm really enjoying that. We don't need to really do anything on that. So, okay, so 20. We'll put your defense to the final stage. Okay, cool. Jack Frost, go with the Jack Slap. There you go. Metal punch the living hell out of this thing. So much damage. Yo! So much misses. Let's go. Okay, I think we're doing okay. Stun needle. Do the thing. It's not stun though. It wasn't that impressed. That's okay. I'm trying to go for like lowering, like, you know, getting a stun effect on him, because then we can just do some serious damage with Dalek. Jack Frost, Jack Slap. We will do, because if the Demi-Fiends die, we die completely. So as long as he doesn't get hit by an insta-kill light attack, we should be fine. But again, this is SMT. I've seen Leonhardt's SMT BS video. I don't know if this is actually a part of it. I don't think this is actually a part of it. So he's going to get his extra moves. Breach is going through. He's missing several of them. That's good. So unfortunately, Aino Izuname is attracted now to this individual. There's absolutely no rush in my first playthrough. I actually stopped playing this during the middle of Act 1 and only did farming and talking to villagers. Yeah, that's kind of what I was doing. I actually started like working on, like, you know, building like relationships and like just stuff with the villagers, because it's just so fun. It's super, super fun. Jack Frost, you're gonna pass. Metallic punch the living hell out of this dude. Okay. Actually, I think Aino Izuname should no longer be charmed next turn. So I think that was fine. That was fine. Farming is the best part of the game. It's definitely a really good aspect to it, honestly. The fact that I actually now have my creatures actually taking part of the farming and just, you know, taking care of some other things is really nice too. Like, I didn't realize you can actually do that until last night, and that's kind of a game changer. Yo, Deli, welcome, dude. It's good to see you. Hope you're doing well. I'm gonna use Yonaga. Get that shock, baby. It's not shock, but that's still pretty good. We're fine. We're fine. So we'll attack. Jack Frost, you're gonna pass, my guy. Metallic, you're gonna punch this guy. Oh wait, we didn't do focus. Yokun says hi. Yo, that's awesome. Tell him I said hi back, and I hope things are going well. And if I don't casually talk to them through another stream indirectly again, let them know I hope they have a wonderful holiday season. Again, them and their family, and of course you and your family as well, Deli. And of course everybody else in the stream, I hope you and your family have a great holiday season as well. You know, we don't single people out in this stream. Nope, not at all. Not one time. Oh, they can hear you. Oh, let's go. Woo! I'm the man. No, I'm good. Have you played SMT4 at all? If so, how are you liking it? I haven't played it yet. I'm not going to play 3 and 4 consecutively. I feel like I might just get 2 Shin Megami burned out. So I'm going to probably play 4 after 3. GG! Let's go. Easy money. Easy game. All right. Demi-Fiend, add some more biceps to your biceps. Learn counter. What does counter do again? Skill starts with slots. Maybe for a weak counter attack when physically attacked. There's no so much as too much SMT. Fair enough. Fair enough. And you know, hang out with friends. Love you all. All right, sounds good, Deli. Love you as well, my dude. Enjoy hanging out with friends, and I hope you have a great rest of your night, my dude. Racist crit rate, we're going to keep might for sure. Physical is really good. Heat wave, I'm no longer relying as much onto it as well, so but we're going to keep it anyway. I barely... Honestly, I'm tempted to get rid of Analyze. Honestly, every time I want to use Analyze, it's not good. It's honestly not that good. Life bonus is good because I like the additional, because it kind of works well with Heat Wave. The Demi-Fiend doesn't, I mean, I love the fact that it's another stat reduction. We'll just get rid of Analyze. We never use this thing. Why the hell is your strength at 29 already? You see, I just wanted to start pumping all the additional points into strength, and it's actually been pulling off pretty well. It's attempting to change a skill. I mean, I'm going to say no. Last time I did this, we lost Dark Might. I can't do that again. 3 instant kills, dodge at 60% to hit effing lucky. I mean, we reduced his evasion 3 stages. Wasn't that affected? So it's no longer 60%. Jack Frost wants to talk to you. Yo, Jack, I'll talk to you any day. Hee-ho! Hee-ho! Jack Frost threw something at you. Yo, we received the luck essence. That's actually pretty cool. Raichu leveled up, vitality increased by 1. Learn shock. That's shocking. Is attempting to change a skill. You know what? You do you. You do you. Oh. You know, got an ancient anti-light. Honestly, I kind of want that back now, but that's okay. Why is this game so easy? It's because I'm playing it, ATM. That's exactly why we're playing it normally. You should also think about upgrading your vitality or luck a bit. Honestly, yeah. The fact that we're now super stacked and again focused, you know, into any physical attack just does really well with that, like, you know, defense reduction. Yeah, we'll probably start focusing on other stuff as well. But for now, you know, the Demi Fiend literally has biceps on his biceps and biceps on his triceps and triceps on his biceps. It's impressive. It's impressive. All right, so we're gonna go back to the mantra and try to find our friend now. Raptor, I hope you are satisfied with that. Did we do good? Did we do good? Oh wait, that reminds me. Didn't we get a new? Did we not get a? No, we didn't get a Magatama. That's right. Fair enough. Okay, so we'll continue on. We got one of those sovereignty things, so I guess that's something different. This is only the third JRPG I've ever stopped playing. What were the other two, ATM? What were the other two? What were the other two? I feel bad for just bopping these guys, but easy wins. Easy wins, right? 2 experience and $10. I mean, $10 will get you pretty far, especially in today's economy. Gosh. Vitality upgrades defense and luck as crits, as well as various other stuff. I mean, honestly, the luck sounds pretty good because if Metallic can just have consistently like, you know, crits, that'd be amazing. Because we already have one of the abilities to make it a higher likelihood anyway. Oh yeah, that's right. We lost freaking Zanaga. What does anti-light do? Is it like just protection or something like that? What do I do? What do you got? Protects against light attacks. I'm upset. Wait, what is right? Lightorama? Lights up dark areas until a new. Oh, okay, that's not good. Rip. Final Fantasy 15 and Tales of the Spirit. Why Final Fantasy 15? Dude, so far from when I played Final Fantasy 15, it's really fun. I'm actually kind of curious, man. I am very curious. Luck doesn't affect all of that. So what is the point of, does luck have really any merit at that point? Because I know some games, like, luck is really good or just really bad. I never really took much in consideration for Persona or SMT. And considering this is my first SMT game, like, you know, I'm not going to beat on them that much. And it was very incomplete. But ATM, what if I told you now? What if I told you now, ATM, that it's complete? It's complete. Oh, we can't escape. We can dodge the attack, though, so that's good. Back for the Royal Edition. The Royal Edition seems really good, man. Like, you can get it on sale all the time, too, which is fantastic itself as well. But ATM, I don't think you were actually a part of the conversation. Like, again, I'm really enjoying my time with Final Fantasy 15, but I'm going to put it down for now until I can find a better time to play it. And then I'm going to go back into it. So it's going to be shelved for the time being. We're also going to save as well. And I think when I like level up maybe another level or two, I might look into the Cathedral of Shadows and see if we could do something with Jack Frost. You only did the tutorial session? No, man. I did more than the tutorial session, dude. I think I played like an hour or so after the tutorial session. It's not super consistent, but every little bit helps. It's true. It's true. It does. If you have the points for it, fair enough. It seems like it's just like a little bit of like a complimentary piece to it all. Like, if everything else is fine, luck wouldn't make that much of a difference, but it can still have, like, a slight edge. Like, money drops when you drop money, not them. Gotcha. Yeah, because, like, I don't know. Like, it just seems weird. Like, sometimes the drops for that stuff is really random, too. So it would make sense that, like, luck does derive in some application for some extent. Oh, yeah, we don't have thunder anymore. That's so sad. That is so sad. I'll try to BS the negotiate the bicorn. Why not? I'll try to go for the bicorn. Oh yeah, it's not this one. Strength is definitely the most important though. Yeah. That's probably one of the best pieces of advice I got in this game for sure. Kill you is ready for action. All right, I tried sparing your life, but you're not gonna take the easy way out. That's fine. That's fine. All right, so let's go find our friend. So, if anything, if I remember correctly, he was like on the second or third floor, right? Oh. Yo, we can buy followers and primes? Nope. I don't think we can. At 125 at the end of SMT5. Dude, that is amazing. But I mean, doesn't SMT5 have like so much more different? Wait, he has shock? I mean, he has low electric damage, I mean, that's kind of there. But I mean, SCMT5 in this game are very much different. The fact, like, what you can do, right? Like, from what I've seen from Sir Leonhardt live streams, like, it seems like there's definitely a little bit more what you can and can't do in that game compared to, obviously, this one. Raiju, just attack. Never seen a player hit this many auto battles in this game. Listen. We're conserving mana. Yeah, that's what we're doing. We're conserving mana. But I mean, also we're kind of at the point where I feel like we don't really have to worry too much about the difficulty of, like, you know, strategically placing and stuff, right? I don't think any of them are weak to ice, but we're still gonna do it anyway. Oh, beautiful. Yo, what's up, bro? Punch. Shocking, isn't it? Yes, it is. Berserk, not gonna do anything. I mean, okay, so I'm sorry, like, if I'm playing a JRPG or anything, like, if there's an auto battle feature, I'm gonna take advantage of it. I'm gonna use it. I'm definitely gonna use it. Not all the time. Like, imagine if you had to try to go through a situation where you try to beat a game with only auto battles. No, not gonna happen. But, like, you know, if it's there, I'm gonna use it. It's such a good little feature. Like, it just makes things a little bit more, like, it feels less grindy sometimes, you know? On your stats right quick, you can have a max of 40, so it's best to get a stat around 30, 35, and let your Magatama fill the rest. Ooh! Yo, Link Knight, that is a very good point. You're right, because honestly, yeah, because, like, again, like, the one we're having right now is that we want to get, like, you know, because we already maxed out this one because, like, it's super strength-ified. So yeah, no, that's actually a good point, because a lot of them have, like, you know, 5. Some of them even do 8, which is ridiculous, but that's actually a really good point. Thank you for that. Actually, I probably wouldn't have come up with that myself because I'm dumb. I'm a dummy. Let's go back to the elevator. Don't raise strength after 30. I think strength is like at what, 30 or 31 right now, but I could be wrong. Yeah, I think afterwards I might start working on luck or vitality, one of the two. Let's go try checking second one. Or any stat for the matter. Yeah, just because I'm assuming the later the games Magatama are just really good. Like, I'm assuming they have, like, more upgrades, like, in terms of stats. Because, like, you can only have so many, you know, like, you know, skills and stuff like that, which is great. But that's where you want to fill with the other Magatama. I don't think I can actually capture this guy, so go to the basement as well. What's in the basement? Well, last time I followed your advice, Raptor, we had a fun time with the boss, so we'll probably have to take your word as well. Just auto battle it. Yo, Jack Frost, good at some deduction. Wait, oh wait, so is he actually in the basement? Is that where the dude's at? I mean, there's also a few things I did not explore myself, so I might as well check it out. Please, free Futumimi. Really, does that mean we're free? Yes, we're free. The key in the true history of the world. Yeah, that sounds too meta for me. That sounds too much for me. An attract pipe. I'm assuming it's like, what, like an attract for more demons or something like that? Interesting. Interesting. So is the jail in the basement too? Or are they two separate places? Did you not get I don't watch Attack on Titan, man. The princes have left and are hungry. I tried, like, watching, like, one episode. I just couldn't do it. Jail is in the basement. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I know that, like, you know, there's a bunch of, like, you know, 50 feet naked people who eat smaller clothed people. I know that's a thing. I know that's a thing. Metal, why do you dislike good anime? You see, it comes down to my childhood and upbringing. When people were watching, you know, Dragon Ball Z, I was sitting at home watching Chalk Zone. I'm just kidding. I like it. I like anime. It's just I couldn't really get into Attack on Titan. That's unfortunately the thing. When it's over ATM, I may give it a shot. But for now, I'm just happy with The Devil's a Part-Timer and My Hero Academia and Dr. Stone. You only give it one episode though, man. ATM, what if I told you I gave it like... So again, if we're gonna go back to this conversation, I'm gonna round it up, but I gave it a very generous 2 episodes, but technically it was like 1 episode plus 10 minutes of another one. Do you have a spare lifestone I can borrow? Nope. They're angry. Then I'll just take your life instead. Good luck. Good luck. I mean, if they got a bunch of crits, that's a very... Oh, wow. 2 crits in one go. Holy crap. It's like walking to a movie theater, leaving after 10 minutes, but then the whole movie is bad. Yeah, you totally get it. You totally get what I'm trying to say here, man. Attack on Titan is bad. No, I'm kidding. I'll give it another shot at some point, ATM. I'll give it another shot for you at some point. I'll do media right now, because, like, there's no reason not to. I'm gonna use a Jack Slap. There we go. Got the X collection on Switch, by the way. Never played it before. Looking forward to Mega Man. Dude, honestly, I really like the Mega Man X series are really good. Honestly, Ashish, Mega Man X1 is such a good game. It's amazing. Like everything is just really well designed and stuff like that. X2, I played a little bit, but it's good. And I think the more you go down the line, they're still good games, but you know, you start seeing that Mega Man X1's like one of the best ones for sure. We need a Battle Network collection really bad. We really do. We really need a Mega Man Battle Network collection really bad. Honestly, if we do get a Mega Man Battle Network collection for the Switch or, you know, just current generation consoles, I would be like, yo, Capcom, watch me just stream 1 through 6. Like, let's do it. Let's do it. So I'm assuming basement is B1. I'm hoping so at least. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, ATM, I'm still... The only thing I don't like about this game is the amount of random encounters you get is absurd. The fact that Shin Megami Tensei 5 has, like, you know, overworlds so you can actually see them, to me that's going to be, like, really, really good. I actually cannot wait for that part of the game. Heat Wave! Oh, we missed. Alright, just finish up with the auto battle. 20-second video on YouTube is enough to convince me to buy a game. Not only that, Ashish, but you bought like 8 games because Mega Man X Collection has like 8 games, right? Mega Man 1X 1 through 8. But yeah, hopefully you enjoy it. Have you ever played any Mega Man games before? No. Oh, you bought the first part then. Okay. I mean, still, Mega Man X1 and 2 are really solid. X1 is amazing. Again, I think it's potentially a near perfect game. I don't really think of any other issues with it. Yo, he's like, yo, you're not escaping. Yo, Jack Frost dodged it, so I'm actually pretty happy with that. Like, for those who are, you know, know the earlier... Oh, come on, bro. For those who know, you know, Ego Raptor, they did an insanely well-in-depth video about Mega Man X1, and they just made a ton of sense, and it all makes a lot of sense. Yo, Jack Frost, good job, dude. Good job. So Dogecoin will attack him. Iron Tsunami will attack that one. Jack Frost, he can't lower the... Oh, he can't really do that. That's fine. Let's just do some ice damage. And Metallic is just going to punch him. And then we'll just finish up with the auto battle. Played a bit of Mega Man when I was young, but I'm not sure which game it was. Fair enough. And I mean, the cool thing is, even if it was like one of the older ones, like X adopts a lot of those concepts and also refines them so much more. So I think you're going to enjoy it. I think you're going to enjoy it. Love Sequelitis on the Mega Man. It was so good. I really wish he kept up with Sequelitis. It was great. It was a great, you know, little segment he had going on. I just realized how bad Raiju's HP is, so we gotta heal him really quick. I think my favorite Sequelitis, though, is when we did Link to the Past versus Ocarina of Time. Like, to me, that was just really, really eye-opening. Because you're right, there is so much waiting in Ocarina of Time. It's insane. So they're all free here now? But where's our friend? Is this not the jail? Bomb bowling, Skyward Sword invented. Bomb bowling, Skyward Sword invented bomb bowling. That's a lot of Jack Frost, or Pyro Jacks. That's a lot of Pyro Jacks. Pretty sure the random encounter rate can be turned down. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. Oh, that's all. ATM tells me it gets worse. Can we retreat? Yes, let's do it. Let's talk to some NPCs. He's at Kakabuchio Prison. Futumi is still locked up there. Oh. So this is not the right location. Yo, Solar Eclipse, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the metal community. Glad to have you here. Yo, is that Bex Plays with a rate of 16? Let's go. Still with a skill. Welcome, everybody. It's great to see you. Hope you're doing well. That delayed gratification for the stream raid message. Let's go. Yo, he was playing Security Breach. How'd your stream go, by the way, Bex? Great to see you. For those who are not following Bex Plays, definitely go follow Bex Plays. Like, really cool streamer, super wholesome dude. He has a lot of Persona and Shin Megami stuff in his overlays. Like, why is that not a big enough example to go follow him? Pretty cool. You're pretty cool. Yo, thank you for the follows, everybody. Appreciate Mr. Chewy. Thank you for the follow. Lowell the Silent Scorpio. Thank you for the follow. Mr. Salty _C. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate you again. Thank you guys so much. Hope you guys are all doing well. I am Metallic Airbox. I'm a variety streamer, but I have a little soft spot for JRPGs and card games. Welcome to my channel. Hope you guys are all doing well. Bye, Daddy. Oof, there it is. All right, so I guess we got to leave the headquarters and go find Kakabuchi Prison to be able to find the dude. Okay, let's do that. But hope you had a great stream. How's Security Breach, by the way? That's a new one that dropped, right? Like, that's the new one. Let's go back to the first floor. Glitchy. Is it really glitchy? For real? Like, I thought this game was like super. I mean, maybe it might be like an early, like, you know, like just dropping. It's just really bad. That's awful. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Hopefully it gets better. Like, I have all the FNAF games before Security Breach, and that really bad one that was so bad I was pulled. But we'll have to see if I actually jump into them for sure. It's Cyberpunk level. Yo, that level of quality, that is amazing. So, like, we're talking Cyberpunk and like what, Fallout 76 level. That's great. At that point, Bex, is it really bad or is it just part of the features of the experience? Like, I love, like, there's like a quote, but that's just like, you know, they're not bugs and glitches, they're features. Get used to them. They're here to stay. So I guess we gotta go find the prison. Let's figure it out. I got soft locked multiple times. Yo, that's, I mean, the thing is, the game might just want to have you a sense of realism because, you know, it's a really hard game, just like how life is. You know, that could possibly be the situation. Maguro went way hard. Maguro went way hard for Nocturne. The music is good. The music is good, but the quality in this ones that we got is just really bad. Glitched into a wall. Yo, that's amazing. That's a superpower you can get, right? Okay. Did you check both sides of the basement? Didn't we check both sides of the basement? Oh, you're freaking right. That's right. We went through one. Oh, you gotta love it. Yeah, thank you for the raid, man. I definitely appreciate it. Hope you had a great stream, and it's good to see you streaming as well. I wish I got to stay a little bit more, but unfortunately, I had to go do some late Christmas shopping. All right, let's go back to B1, and then we'll try it again. So B1, yeah, because I think we went to, was it the right or the left? So I'm not even 100% sure. We'll have to figure it out. No worries. Thank you, Mr. Chewy, for dropping in. You have a great rest of your night again. Thank you so much, Bex Plays, for the fantastic raid. So we go, oh yeah, there's one that we actually haven't finished off yet. Silent Scorpio, love the emotes. Thank you so much for dropping in. Hope you're all having a great night. Is everybody ready for the holiday season inbound? Friend gotta eat. Enjoy this masterpiece of a game. It's pretty good. Thanks, Bex. Enjoy the food, my dude.
Yo, it's been a while.
It's been a while. It really has been a while. Game audio's a bit low. I'll raise it up for you, man.
I heard about you. Yeah. Even from inside this.
Thank you for the heads up, dude.
You joined in on the Nihilo.
Are you sus like Bexy because we sus friends? I'm not that sussy. I'm not that sussy. You joined the Nilo raid, huh?
Did you know our teacher's their maiden? That's what I wanted to tell you when I got caught. Either way, looks like you didn't
go max sus. I can't do that. Like, I can go like 40%, but until I play actually Among Us for more than 2 hours, I feel like I've already flatlined at this point.
Even you couldn't pull through. I was counting on that demonic power of yours. The mantra's finished, the Nihilo's gaining ground.
40%.
And we still have no idea where our teacher is.
I'm kind of surprised, like, Chisaki and Isamu, like, already are brought up to speed so much about what's happening in this world.
What the hell are we doing in this world? Like a couple of clueless idiots. Guess I'll have to place my bets on that prophet guy.
Is that the dude who's kind of like a slick hairback Orochimaru?
Oh yeah. There's supposed to be this really incredible mannequin out there. They say he can see the future. He actually predicted the fall of the mantra.
Just be
Maybe
sus.
he
It's hard
can
for me to
tell
do
us
that.
about our teacher and what we should do from here.
As an introvert, I really like Asuma's ending. I'll have to see how it goes. Like, again, I identify myself as an introvert except for when I'm streaming. So maybe I'll feel the same way. I mean, I dig the dude's clothes. So, I mean, that's a good start.
Last I heard, the mantra caught him and sent him off to prison. If anything, he's probably still there. So, I'm gonna head off to Kabukicho and look for him. Not like standing around here is any safer. Figure I might as well take my chances. Late.
I mean, it's like, if it's too much, Mr. Chewy, I won't do it. Again, like, we don't go too heavy in this stream, like in this setting. Like, I would say this is like a rated, like, you know, PG-13, give or take. Like, we're not a very adult-oriented stream. I try to keep everything all around for, like, a general audience. Imisu is left. So we got to go to Kabuchi, or whatever it's called. Not fully sus. I'll give you a basic rundown, but I also don't want to spoil anything for you. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. Not like sus, but a little sus. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out eventually. So we have to go back to... I don't think we have to go back to Kabuchiko, do we? We'll just retreat for now. There we go. Because, like, does he want us to follow him where he's going, maybe? I'm not 100% sure. Because, like, one of the things... Yo, we got a raid from Squidward as well. The myth, the legend himself. Yo, Squidward, thank you for the raid, dude. Not even too long after Beck plays, give us a raid. Yo, Bat Squad, baby. Ooh, let's go. I thought you meant ooh, but ooh, let's go. Yes, shout out to Squidward as well. If you're not following Squidward, really cool streamer. They do a little bit of everything. They played Dead Cells before. They played Duel Links before. They played Raid Shadow Legends before. They're a great time. Definitely go check them out, dude. Squidward, how was your stream, my dude? Now save again. Raptor, you're actually being very helpful, so I'm gonna take your word for it for sure. Ooh, we got the weakness. We are gaming. Let's do it. Oh, we are playing Minion Masters. I've never heard of it. It's a fun game, dude. Heatwave. Let's do that. 2 raids in 1 stream. You're really popular today. Yeah, I mean, or it also could be like the point, like, you know, hey, you know, now that we're done with my stream, let's go check out this game and just, you know, see how much the quality differs between the 2 different streams. Now, self-deprecation humor is something I like to do. Yo, he had counter back on ourselves. That's not good. It's like Crash Royale, but sideways. What's Crash Royale like? Can you tell me that one? I've never played Crash Royale either. You're like, oh my god, Sissy Boca. All right, we'll do another save, though. I trust Raptor. All right, let's go. By the way, Squidward, are y'all taking care for the holidays? We still have to do anything else left for the holidays? Because, like, again, they're pretty close, like, you know, finishing up. Okay, so we're doing a save. And then we'll go from there. I don't think we have to, like, really do much healing, do we? I mean, yeah, we could probably benefit from a little bit of a medium. Metal, we got planned for a Christmas Eve stream this year. Probably not a lot of thing, dude, because I'm going to be traveling a lot potentially on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. So I don't know if there's going to be a stream. If there is, I'll let people know in the Discord, but aside from that, I'm not 100% sure. Not 100% sure. Last year was the God of War finale hype. Yeah, how am I supposed to keep up with that? How am I supposed to, you know, keep up with that? Like, you know, what am I going to do? Stream Santa's Xmas adventure for the PlayStation 4? Is that what you want? For me to stream that one Santa PS4 game that's like Candy Crush? Because I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that, man. Okay, so we got to go through here, and then we'll just go down. Okay. No, please, no. I'd rather do Power Wash Simulator. Power Wash Simulator was a lot of fun. I'd rather do Power Wash Simulator. Again, I got that game for like $3. It was a meme. It was a joke. It was to reaffirm the fact that I like to hoard. That's all that it really was. Okay, so now we are out of here. I mean, the one you got to Miss ATM. ATM, did you get a copy of that game? I don't remember, actually. I don't know if I actually sent you a copy of that. I know I sent you a copy of Balan Wonderworld. But for the other game, did you actually get a copy of that game from me? Or are we thinking of 2 different things? All right, so let's go to here. You do? Oh, there you go, man. There you go. Okay, so we don't have that fast travel location already on the map. That hurt. It's so good. Go back into the headquarters, go to the right first floor. Man, if I didn't have Raptor here, I'd be lost. Like, Raptor is basically my equivalent of ATM during Hollow Knight. Okay, so go back into the headquarters and go to the right on the first floor. I think it was actually, wasn't it Shrek who timed out ATM for Christmas, or was it Raptor? But yeah, Koros, imagine a very climactic on the God of War finale, and ATM just got bopped from it. It was, to me, it was actually kind of funny. All right, let's try this. Oh wait, I don't want to fight, but that's okay. We could always retreat. All right, so back to the headquarters. All right, so he said go back into the headquarters and go right on the first floor. Gotcha. Okay. Because I don't even think they actually mentioned that. So right on the first floor. Do we take the ladder, Raptor, or do we take the elevator? Oh wait, not the ladder, but do we take the exit, or do we take the stairs? Wasn't he here for God of War? Yeah, not your type of game now, is it? I don't think God of War is really your type of style. Oh, it's the Great Gate we're heading to? So maybe it's that. Oh, the flames of the Menorah of Sovereignty are flickering wildly. Is this telling me like another demon's nearby? Or something? Hey, you didn't take the plane to take the highway, did you? I highly recommend against it. A ghost's been sighted around there recently, and has apparently been riding a motorcycle. Hellrider time. Can we actually defeat him? There's another Megatama back in the headquarters. I don't know if we got it. That's the thing. I can always go back into it, right? Best actor, voice acting in the game. You mean Go To Potato? Welcome, dude. It's good to see you. Hope you're doing well, man. How's the potato going? Try the Fiend first. Where's the Fiend? Is he just on the highway and it's like a random encounter? Oh, here we go. Shout out to Go To Potato, by the way. You can feel the presence of a terrifying demon when you stay here. No. Pain still, dude. I'm sorry to hear that, man. I need to heal first. We need to heal first. Because if we're going to be fighting off against this guy, we got to do a little bit of healing first. I'm sorry, man. Hopefully the pain subsides soon, my dude. Nope. Don't need to fight them. Hopefully that wasn't our only chance to fight the Fiend. Otherwise, we'll just have to relaunch our save file. It's made my back, which is weird. Maybe it's like a sense of like overcompensation for your other muscles, maybe? I'm sorry, man. Are you able to like take Tylenol or anything like that? Or is it just the painkillers you were prescribed? Prescribed. I can't talk today. Why? I want to escape. I wanted to escape. I mean, we got counter, which is nice. Like, especially if Hellrider, from what I'm seeing, is apparently going to be the game, is it's going to be good. The little damage we take isn't going to be a big deal. I mean, we're back actually full at health because Ainozume has like the MP walk thing, which is really solid. Take a Tylenol. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Hopefully the pain goes by soon, man. Have you talked to like maybe like your doctor or something to see if like they can either tell you some like, you know, something you can do to help with the pain, whether like, you know, medication or like yoga or something like that? I just want to find the Hellrider. Like, how are we having such a hard time finding the Hellrider? It's basically Nicolas Cage on a motorcycle, right? Wait, do I have to go back more towards the center again? Is that what we have to do? Thinking to go back. Oh my god, why can't we escape? I just want to escape. Okay, Doge, good job. Good job, Dogecoin. Need to go in there and come back. Yeah, I'm thinking we might have to do that or go back into the middle where, like, you know, it triggered the fight. Here we go. Will you stay here? Yes, we're going to stay here. Are you sure? Yes, we're 100% sure. It's not my surgery that's killing me. It's my body from activity. Oh, I get you, man. Are you able to do any kind of moving? But thank you for the lyric, man. I appreciate you. Yo, it's Nicolas Cage. Oh, wait, no. It's not Nicolas Cage. Yo, that's a Grand Theft Auto reference. That's hilarious. I didn't realize I had the aw shit, here we go again thing. Good thing it's not a QTE event or a QuickTime event or whatever. Okay, let's see what we can do. I got you, man. I got you. Oh, crap. So Dogecoin is weak to that. Is that force damage by chance? I think it was. So let's see what we can do. Let's go with stun needle. Why did I do that? Actually, I shouldn't have done that. So we're gonna keep her in healing. Jack Frost himself is gonna do low evasion. So he can nullify our buffs, which isn't a big deal, honestly. It's not a big deal. So let's go with focus. And then we should be good. Okay, so yeah, it is force damage because I know Tsuneme is immune to it, which is good. I love the Fiend from 4. It's my favorite, but him Nocturne is really good. Nocturne does have good music in theory. The ones that we got in this game are just not that good, but you know that's okay. The quality and compression, you know, that's a different story. We're gonna lower your attack now too at this point, dude. We're also gonna hold off on actually using media again because we're gonna lower his defense, and then we're going to lower his evasion again. So we're gonna put him down to 2 stages, which is good. And Metallic's gonna punch him out the motorcycle because 402 is a lot of damage. Oh, cool. Dogecoin missed it. Nice. That's why I listen to him on YouTube. That is a fair point. That is a fair point. That is a very fair point. We're gonna lower defense again. And then we're gonna have Jack Frost. We're gonna lower evasion again. And I think that probably puts him at limit, if not close enough to where I'm actually happy with it. So we're gonna go to focus. There we go. Metallica's building up power. Oh no! All that work was good. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. I'm not gonna cry too much. I'm not gonna cry too much. It's 400 attack with it. It was a focus attack. It was a focus attack charge. One of the siege. If that makes you feel any better. We actually had focus for Metallic, so that's why it did 400. It was still really, really good. Lowers evasion and attack accuracy, because that's just really strong. This is an optional fight? I believe so. I believe so. Again, they just want me to fight all the demons, which is fine. Because, again, like this game, you can exploit the hell out of it really easily. Just by using stat buffs and debuffs, it's insane what you can get away with in this game. Lowers defense again. Hopefully we can be able to have the ability of having his, like, you know, stat reductors for the time being, because that'd be really good. The only mandatory fiend is Matador. Yeah, Matador is mandatory just based off how, you know, everybody complains about him, and it's like, it sets you up into, like, the expectations of, like, what these fights really are about. So Matador being mandatory, I think you have to do it. Right, Jew. What are you gonna do? You're just gonna Dogecoin just attack. Dang it! There goes our defense lowers. You need to defeat all the demons for the best ending, though. Is that the only requirement? Just to defeat all the demons? Or the fiends, I should say. Or is there more you gotta do to it as well? Lower defense again because we do have metallic charge and focus, and I want to do a lot of damage to this guy. I want to do a lot of damage. All right, metallic, punch him hard. There you go.
You're the first one to ever keep up with me.
He kind of sounds like Hulk Hogan if he was a demon.
But can you keep up with this?
Oh, he got his Hellburner. Jack Frost, be careful. That's actually gonna do a lot of damage to Jack Frost for sure. Let's go with Stun Needle. Yo, we got a crit. I love it. We're gonna do media for healing because we were getting a little bit lower on the life end. Jack Frost. Jack Frost. I need to make another demon. Like, another really solid demon besides relying on these 4. I think we actually do have one that can look into as well. We'll do... Tarunuda. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. We'll do that. There's more to it. You also need to complete the Labyrinth of Mala. I need to work on the Labyrinth of Mala for sure. Oh, that's his version of... well, I forgot what it was called, but it was like his version of like his additional attacking moves. Dang, Jack Frost is taking a beating. Stun Needle did pretty good. Okay, I know what I want to do. So we're gonna do this. Yeah, criticals are really high for this move apparently. So we're gonna do media, and then Metallic is gonna attack. Next turn, I'll have him actually use something for MP game for Ayano Tsuneme. Have Metallic attack now. Jack Frost is gonna go with the Jack Slap, and then Metallic is gonna go with the Punch, and then we're gonna go with the Stun Needle. okay, at least we missed the last attack. Like, missing the last attack of your rotation, not the end of the world. That's such a dumb... Yo, counter! Yo, counter was such a good idea for this guy. Stun needle. Get that crit. No, that's fine. We're gonna do media because, again, at that point, she's gonna have, like, no MP. Metallic, I believe you still have something else, but Jack Slap for now. And then we're gonna go to, we could talk to the demon. No, that's not gonna work. Counter's freaking good on a fizzy. It's so good. It is so good to see. You're absolutely right. So I'm gonna drop it on her so we can be able to get some healing back and also stat debuffs as well. Hell Exhaust is gonna do good. But the fact is he doesn't even get additional because of that miss, which is good. Stun needle, baby. The mood does not sound good with these like compression versions. We don't need to do media just yet, but we are going to lower his defense. And then what we're going to do next, we're going to go with the Jack Slap. It's more like a Jack Punch, but Jack Slap actually has a better ring to it. Metallic is going to go into physical mode, which, again, should be able to be a really heavy hitter next turn. Yeah, we're good. Okay, so... I don't want to go with Stun Needle because I don't want it to potentially miss. Easy. Let's go. Yo, I'm actually really enjoying these fights just because of how much money and experience we're getting. It also makes you like I'm a competent player. Let's go. Okay, so vitality is health. Health isn't too bad. And also the cool thing about if we increase his health, it's also going to kind of stack along with life bonus and even increase it even further beyond. So we'll go with that. Yeah, we're going to let it continue. Fully recovered. Let's go. Jack Frost, when are you going to evolve, my dude? When are you going to evolve? You've attained the Menorah of Dignity. How many demons of these things are there in this game, honestly? All right. GG, we did it. We did the thing. We are going to save, though, at this point, because, yeah. I think saving would be a pretty smart idea right now, because I don't have to go through that again. And we have a quick save point here as well. Once you get Furaku, you can pretty much really start to really one-shot everything besides bosses. That sounds like a good idea to me. Pick Kabuchiko or the elaborate time you get to pick. The next set of fiends don't appear until you complete the second Kalpa. Honestly, we'll probably go with Kabuchiko. Honestly, keep the story going. And then maybe like next stream, we can start just like knocking out some of the labyrinth stuff. Like, I think that'd be kind of cool. Because like, again, they're both like, you know, be time consuming for sure. So it'd just be easier to kind of like take care of like, you know, just like have set streams for them, you know? And also with what I've heard about the encounter rates, I'd rather not deal with that. All right, so we're good. So with Kabuchi Kuka or Kabuchiko, whatever it's called, where would be the easiest way to go through to get to that point? I recommend doing the labyrinth first. Yeah, we could start it. We'll start it next week. We'll start it next week. We'll see what else I can put myself through. Oh, the same highway? Okay, cool. Cool beans. And honestly, like, if I progress a little bit more in the story, we might be able to find some, like, demons we can actually recruit and go for, like, some different fusions. Because, again, like, we've had some of these demons for a very, very long time. Like, I believe... one of them is actually, like, the manifestation from Pixie. Look on the map. There's Manga Chamber here, though, in the basement. So you want us to go to the basement next, Raptor? Yeah, we can do that. So straight ahead. Yeah, we'll do that. So we're gonna go through these doors. But you'll lose the Jack Slap. No, like, what if we like get a different Jack Frost family, you know? We get the bigger Jack Slap. One of the side doors will have... One of the sides will have a door at the end of it. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Maybe... It might be that one. The one that we had to go to the right, maybe? It's like we didn't fully explore this one. Yeah, there's a door. Sweet. I'm really happy. Like, one thing I'm really happy with Aino Tsunume is the fact that she has mana refill. Mana refill is really solid. Because, like, again, we get to recover our MP just by walking. Like, it's so good. It's so good. Do I have any other lesser uses of MP regain? No, we have Soma droplets. We let the Jack Frost just in case there's something else coming our way. Because again, Jack Frost is actually pretty good with the MP just because of the stat reductions alone. No, we're good. We're good. We already got a few levels up in this stream as well, so that's actually very, very good. You forced the door open. It's a very weird looking door. Yo, let's go. Don't lose or sacrifice. Yeah, no, I wouldn't plan on doing it. Because, like, people have told me, like, it's really important to either keep Pixie or keep, like, you know, the Descendant. Or the Descendant. So, no, we're going to keep it, so no worries. The door coming up if we have the base strength of 25. Let's go. Yo, sweet. Strength plus 10. And then if Vitality's up by 10 as well. Weak is Force, Light, and Dark. Oof. I mean, having so many debuffs is insane, but that's still pretty good. Like, the fact that, like, there's so many weaknesses is what I meant to say. Like, Force, Light, and Dark. I mean, that's still pretty solid. That is still pretty solid. Like, if we do that, that'll put the Demi-Fiend at pretty much full strength, which is pretty impressive. It's pretty impressive. You missed out on the Uber Pixie. Is Uber Pixie worth it? I'm assuming it is, based on people are like telling me not to do it. We're not going to learn anything. Yeah, that's pretty much the main reason why I didn't switch it over, because like I didn't feel like we were actually going to get anything out of it. Yo, Silence Code, welcome. It's good to see you. Hope you are doing well. Shout out to Silence Code as well. If you're into Duel Link streams, again, Silence Code is a great member of the community. Definitely go check them out. You'll not be disappointed. Hope it's going well, Silence Code. So now we have to go to the first floor and then back onto the highway. I think they were also playing Pokemon Xenoverse, which is a fantastic game, by the way. Xenoverse is really interesting. Okay. So now that we got the Megatama, we're going to do that. Not really. Resistance sucked, but it's cool. Seems like it. It definitely seems like it, honestly. Oh, wait. You're talking about Uber Pixie, not the Magatama that we just got. Gotcha. All right. So we're going to save like the 14,000th time. So we're going to do that. Pretty good. I'm excited for Christmas. I'm glad to hear that. Like, I'm excited for Christmas as well, but I'm also like pretty much done with my shopping. Thank goodness, because like, I don't know, like shopping for Christmas and the holidays. I'm going to go to Walmart 5 days before Christmas. It's not the most pleasant experience you'll ever find yourself into, but I'm glad that everything is done. And hopefully people like the gifts that I was able to get them. It's also going to be really cool just seeing them again. Just about added 154 more games to the GG app. I haven't updated in a while. I stopped around like 450. Like there was a day I just went super ham into it, and it's really good. Oh, you played it before? Pokemon Xenoverse is very fun story for. Yeah, like ATM has been screaming, figuratively screaming at me to play, and I'm like, you know what? I got you. I got you. It'll be late, but I got you. And I started playing it. It's been pretty fun. I ended up choosing the Water Dragon starter. I actually found a shiny with like in the first hour and a half. It was insane. Like Dante, he's not really that good, but you have to take to him to get ginger. You see, I would have loved to have Dante on my team in this game. Dante is a beast. He's one of my favorite video game characters of all time. The fans mons. Yeah, the fans, like, Pokemon are really, really interesting and really good. And, like, the fact they kind of, like, used an engine similar to, like, the Black and White engine during combat is really cool, too. He's been screaming at his screen. ATM, I can imagine I see you, like, you're looking at the screen. You see the perfect shade of whiteness coming from your Nintendo Switch. Just going, let's go! Like, I can imagine it very clearly. And then you see, like, your band, Spearbreaker, just, like, you know, playing a really rockin' track in the back. But now now I get Raidu instead because people wanted me to play the other version. But that's okay. I plan on playing Shin Megami Tensei 3 again. So, you know, I'll get my Dante fix later on. Devil May Cry is such a good game series. I love Dante. Yo, Silence Code, thank you for the contribution for the December laundry stream. Let's get this laundry. Fabric softener for days. Oh, wait, that's poison. Let's get out of there. I don't even know if I'm going to use... Like, it's cool that I got the shiny, but I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to use this, though. We're going to try going down and see if we can escape it that way. Yo, I don't know why these birds are trying to pick a fight. They're like, I'm trying to do them a favor. Like, I'm just trying to do them a favor, but that's okay. You're done. Jack Frost, Mobufu. The laundry intensified. gonna be fun, right? It's gonna be fun. The laundry streams are always pretty interesting. Especially the fact that we have the Bean Boozle stuff too. Like I feel like it would add another layer of it too as well. No hit Dogecoin. He has a weakness to Wing Buffet. Oh, they're actually doing some pretty decent damage. Not gonna lie. Metallic, punch him. Good job. GG. I'll actually take control. So we're gonna use media because we need to get Mediarama at some point in my life. And then we're going to Jack Slap, and then Metallic Punch. Easy wins. Nocturne definitely has one bad ending, but you can argue the other 5 endings are better than the other one. Fair enough. Has increased by 1. Vitality increased by 1. Let's go. Like, I'm not gonna play through I'm not gonna play through 5 times to get 1 of each ending. No, I don't think I have the attention span for that. But I mean, you know, it's for Dante, featuring Dante for the Devil May Cry series. I have to go into it, right? Again, Devil May Cry 4 and 3 and 5 are just some of my favorite games for like the franchise. Like DMC is really good. This is where I don't get to choose a side at all. Oh, I get to be a renegade, a loner. That's pretty interesting. Play with multiple save because that's unnecessary. Ooh, yo, Archangel. Hi, big fan. I'm gonna try to capture you with a Pokeball now. I think you're weak to thunder. I think I'm lying. We're gonna go with the Jack Slap. We're gonna try to get one of these guys. Oh, come on. No, don't hit the Demi-Fiend. Yes, don't hit the Demi-Fiend. Leave the Demi-Fiend alone. Multi-save files only at 3 at most. Honestly, that's kind of like what I did. Like back when I was playing, like, you know, Fallout New Vegas, like the Fallout games, like there's anything I had to do, like I would make multiple save files and like, okay, here I'm like at this point, I could do either one of these routes and just continue on to it. It's really interesting how to do that. And multiple save files definitely make things like this easier. The Knight of Kagasuchi passes me. He's extremely agitated. Oh, you know, he's pissed when he says agitated. In the end, might makes right. Is it okay to kill others before one gets killed? In this context, I mean, this dude seems like survival of the fittest. Charles Darwin is like his hero. So in that case, sure, it's to you, it's fine. We may be on the same wavelength. Ooh, isn't there a Shin Megami Tensei coming to the Switch? Yeah, Shin Megami Tensei 5 recently came out, and apparently it's really, really good. It's also on sale, but like there's like a $24 discount, which is insane considering it's just out, but it's a really good game. It looks really good. I'm gonna go good rest. You have a good rest of your stream. Yo, Potato, thank you as well, dude. Enjoy your night. Hope you feel better. And again, Potato, appreciate you, my dude. Simply brilliant. I will go with you. Oh yeah, we conquered Archangel the Divine Charmed. Let's go. We got the Archangel. I can't believe negotiations actually worked. Like, I'm actually surprised. This usually never goes out in our way. That's great. That's amazing. Can I go in here? No, I don't think so. Yo, I got one of you guys, so I don't even care anymore. Yeah, that's actually not a location. So I guess we gotta go through the poison. Yo, it's the prison. We figured it out. Let's go. Well, Raptor's life, we got us in this one. Where's to choose my next game redeem? So for the time being, I actually removed that because I wanted to be greedy. So I might throw it back up in a second or so. Well, after the stream, maybe I'll throw it back up. You know, I'll throw it back up. Where's a save point? Where is a oh, there's my save point. Scam, come on, Raptor. If it wasn't here, then I want to be a scam anyway. It wouldn't even be here. I mean, besides, weren't you the one who chose for me to stream Shin Megami Tensei 3? And I mean, to be honest, I'm glad you did because I didn't want to play Donkey Kong 64. He's going to regret that he gets added. Details. I mean, they're fine details. They're the finest details on this side of the Western Hemisphere. Let's check out the prison, boys. Let's go check it out. No one is here. Oof. Donkey Kong 64. What do you get? It would be perfect if I could do it for Donkey Kong December, but I think at the time it would have started in November, and Donkey Kong November, that has no ring to it. There is no ring, there is no substance to it. If anything, it's a cry for help. You hear a voice coming from somewhere. Save us. We're trapped in the mirage. Okay, we gotta find them then, right? Keep an eye on your map for this place. Are you talking about like the thing in the lower right-hand corner? Masuchi is holding us captive in this mirage. Someone save us. Yo, we're gonna try to save you. We will try to save you. You'll find out. I don't know if I like that. Is he an X guard or an EX guard? Like, he's really good at his job. Like, your title has an EX, like, you know you're doing good. Gozo Tenzo is gone. This prison now belongs to Mizuchi. I feel like torching these mannequins in the Mirage. I think I'll go do that right now. The demon just disappeared. He just yeeted. As much as I love Nocturne, if you don't know the nostalgia basis for it, it's hard to go back to Nocturne. I mean, look, I'm 27 years old. I'm playing a 2003-ish game in 2020 and 21. 2020, 21, no, that's not how this works. 2021. I mean, I could see going back to this for sure. There's no response for the mysterious wall. You need something to activate it. Pokemon Guard card EX version, let's go. Like, it's a full, it's a, what is it called? Like a full, it's a full art. How can I compete with that? Yo, Snake Guy, you seem pretty sussy there. But we'll try to capture you later. For now, we gotta go look around on our map at this point. Compared to I mean, I'll have to see. I'll have to see. I've like, okay, here's the thing. You guys are like saying like, yo, 4th is like the coolest thing ever. Like, I'm gonna probably go until I'm like, you know, this isn't, maybe my expectations will like be so high that I expect the game to do my taxes, and then when it doesn't, I'm gonna be very disappointed. Just letting you guys know. In advance, in advance. The enemies attacked from behind. No, they don't. We'll get rid of them myself. I like Naga, he's pretty cool. He seems pretty cool. I mean, we might have to look into it. It does do yo taxes. That is amazing. Because I have a very complicated situation going on. I don't know if I can mark it off as a expense, a deductible. I don't know what I can do with this situation in my life. Mobafu! Yo, dude, these things are weak to everything. That's amazing. We got a bead. Beads are cool. All right, let's go back down. Raptor said to kind of take a look into my lower map. Okay. Let's go back into the rooms where they were hearing. Yeah, I was smart. You can hear a voice coming from somewhere. What's the matter? Does it hurt? If you can't even tolerate this, you'll be dead in no time. You want to stop me? You really want to stop me? Well, too bad. Hi ha 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 ha. Sounds like Ryuji a little bit. Phew, I think I'll let you off with that today. Since I've got this little doohickey, I can come and go into the Mirage as I please. Meanwhile, I'll be back. Yeah, we're gonna go kick his butt now. I think we're gonna have to go kick his ass now at this point. Yo! Perfect opportunity. We'll try to capture a Naga. There we go. Okay, so about ooh, they have a physical. They have buffs. They killed Dogecoin. Oh, Metallica's looking pretty low too. I don't like this. I don't feel safe. I don't feel safe in this place. Lower the reduction. Lower the likelihood of them actually attacking me. That's going to be very important. But that's going to be very, very important. They can't hit what they can't see, right? Yeah, buddy, that's how we do. Okay, so Ainazumi, slap, Jack slap. And then Metallic, like, punch really, really hard. The fact that he actually got a crit when I said to punch really hard, like, to me, that was actually hilarious. All right, let's try to capture this guy. What the hell? You want me to join you? I see. Hand over 540 Maka. Sure. This is enough. You're really pissing me off. Give me a I don't have a chakra drop, bro. I'm sorry. Give me a life sound. I got you. I swear, if I give him 420 Maka, he's just going to run away. He's just going to run away. I promise you. He's just going to run away. Wait, I get to answer a question? What? Tell me the truth. What do you think of a snakes? I mean, so the dude's pretty confrontational. So I want to say I hate you, but that's not how to get on somebody's good side, unless you're being strictly honest with them. punch really, really hard, and he took that. And he took that personally. I like you. Why didn't I go with my gut? Why didn't I go with my gut? Hey, let's try this again. We got off on the wrong foot, but let's try this again. I have a life stone. I have a lot of money. This guy has no social skills. I paid like 1,300 Maka for this life stone. Who got scammed now? It's totally him. It wasn't me. What do you think of my species? I hate. So like the thing is, Cease, I was really tempted on saying I hate you because some people are like, hey, that took guts. I could like that shit. I'll join you. And then you're like, yay. But I don't know. I thought I was trying to be nice. Sometimes people just don't want you to be nice. They just want you to be mean. Do I have any revivals? I do. Oh, I don't want to use that. I don't want to use the Balm of Rising. Like, that's actually a pretty good... Well, Revise 1... I mean, that's not that good. It's not like a Soma or anything like that, so... Sure. Dogecoin is not a dead investment. That's not financial advice, by the way. That's just me being a meme. We'll bring him back. We'll bring him back. Bring back one of the 2 lives. I mean, I paid quite a premium for that, but that's okay. You know, you got to spend money to, you know, make an omelet, right? That's what they say. That's what they say. All right, Raiju, he doesn't... I mean, we're kind of fine to go take him out. Let's go fight him. There's a chaos of demon nature. I mean, I should have said I hate you. I should have just told them all I hate them, but that's okay. Who are you? Wait, who could it be? You know it? I don't care. This is a paradise for us, ex mantra. Whatever you did during the attack on the Helio doesn't mean shit here. Yo, I like how we just like jumped and went for it. MP is at 1. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. I mean, Raiju mainly, now the fact that we don't have Xenoga, like honestly, I mainly use him for stun needle and just a random attack. Like the debuff for attack is really good, but we have other people who can do that as well. So stun needle. That does not sound good. Like, I don't like the sound that it actually makes. We're going to lower his defense, and just Metallica is just going to keep bopping him. I mean, it seems to be just like a regular enemy, so I guess we're just going to keep punching him. Yeah, easy. I didn't have to do that much work. Perfect. You've obtained the Yamagi Stone. Nice. Finally, dude, how's it going? Yo, Coder Coco, welcome to the stream. It's good to see you. Dude, so far, we've been tearing apart optional side bosses and, you know, watching great Deku Tree Demon-like creatures die. How are you doing, man? Welcome back. A good shout out to Coder Coco. He is a part of Ascension as well. Really cool streamer. He's currently doing some stuff with Kingdom Hearts on critical mode, and I feel so bad watching it, but it's also hilarious and just seeing how much intensity is. It's also really like insane, like how much damage the enemies do on that mode. But he's also really cool too. Check him out. Yo, we hit 50%. Let's go to center roll on stream. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. Don't play critical. It's awful. I've thought about doing a critical playthrough, but I don't know. Like, I just decided not to do it. I'm like, you know what? I love Kingdom Hearts too much to make me want to hate it. So I think the most I do is like into the hard mode, like, you know, one of the harder modes. Though I have thought about doing a level 1 playthrough. Have you ever done a level 1 run through on Kingdom Hearts? Let's go with media. And I have a challenge to do up to a level 1 critical. You have to do that on critical, don't you? I mean, I feel like you have to like have the highest difficulty. What's critical? Critical is like, I think it's like the hardest mode in like Kingdom Hearts to see. So like, imagine you getting one shot if you get hit with a certain attack. Yeah, pretty much it turns into Dark Souls. The building has been shrouded in a mirage. Never played Kingdom Hearts. They're great games. Kingdom Hearts 2 is actually one of my personal favorite games of all time, and it's just so much fun. Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix, I should specify. Kingdom Hearts 2 regular is still amazing, but Final Mix 2, oh, so good, so good. So this mirage teleports us from like what looked like a school into an actual prison. That's how you do it. Yeah, wait, are we actually, no, we already transported, right? Yeah, we're already now into the prison. Okay.
Free us! Free me! I don't want to be sucked out of Makatsuki! I don't want to die!
You're gonna die probably. I don't know what I can do for you, man. Just saw the new spy door, man. Yo, welcome, Stale. It's good to see you. Hope you're doing well. You're on the ceiling now. Are we actually on this? Oh yeah, you're right. Those are like lamps in the ground. That's amazing. Oh, you're going with the physical attack increase? Oof. We gotta dip. Like, I'm not too concerned, but again, I just don't want to have to use so much resources, but we're gonna try to escape. Yo, good job, Metallic. Jack Frost eat shit. Oh, it is what it is. It is what it is. Coder Coco, thank you for the lurk, man. I appreciate it. Hope you have a great rest of your night if I don't talk to you soon, my dude. Okay. Yeah, okay, there we go. So yeah, we are on the roof, which is really, really trippy. We're gonna descend the ladder as we're on the roof, which is interesting. I think my Twitch is delayed, a minute delayed. How are things back then? How was it like a minute ago? Fix, yo, welcome back. Welcome to the present time. Welcome to present time. What was that? That was like a delay. Yo, Dogecoin, that Dogecoin is like going all over the place. Fight Dogecoin with Dogecoin. Crypto and crypto. Attack. How's it going, Stale? Hope you're doing well, my dude. No, we could just use physical attack on that one. Yo, sometimes when it loads, it averts it delays streams like crazy. It really, yeah, I can see that. I've actually been in the same situation myself a few times. Oh, me. I'll let ATM or Koros grab the bot if they want to. If not, I can take care of it. I know sometimes they want to take care of it themselves. No, that's not how this works, Tails. We do not shout them out. No. All right, I'll grab the bot. Oh, Koros with the uptail. Thank you, Koros. Appreciate you, my dude. Unfortunately, our Dogecoin dude can't tame any other creature, so we're gonna try to go with Ainazumi for the seduce.
What the hell? You want me to join you? Smiling fearlessly.
I think Nocturne is some of the best dungeon designs in the series. I hope so.
470. You say this is pissing me off. Blah 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 blah.
Give me 400 Maka. Take it. Is anyone able to decide? Now I want more. Give me a chakra drop. I don't have those. Give me a lifestone. I have those. Yo, wait. Oh, who cares about everyone else? Okay, so last time when I was like, the whole whatever thing, like, I'm nice. I think you're great. I'm going to agree with him. Who cares about everyone else? Yeah, you're right. He's content. It's all good. It seems to be satisfied. I am Naga the Snake, not Mitchin for a good fight. He joined our party. Yo, let's go. Chorus is harassing me because his talk about preferences aren't the best. Chorus, is this true? Is this true? You don't like the cheesy Gordita crunch? Oh, is that what this is about? Is that what this is about? Let's check him out. So he's level 28. Pretty good. Pretty good. The fact that he has Drain Attack and also Terra Kuja is actually really good as well. I don't think it tops the beefy 5 layer. Yo, Stale gets it. The beefy 5 layer is my go-to. It's usually my go-to. If I'm gonna get like one item, it's usually the beefy 5 layer. Just so good, especially like when you add extra cheese and sour cream to it. Oh, it's so good. It's so good, so flavorful. Oh, so we're back to here now. So what about over here? There's we could jump off into here. We're gonna try that. But had beefy flavor till it came out the cheesy order. Yeah, it slaps. It's really good. You made one oh, okay. I think I already know where you're going to talk about this. You're going to say you don't add the extra sour cream. You don't need the sour cream. Is that where we were going to go with this one, Stale? Is that where we're going to go with this one? We're just going to retreat. Yo, let's go. I get so much flack for it. Yo, it's a Jack Frost upside down. If only I had one option, I would take all three, and then all of them would be beefy 5 layers. There you go. Beefy 5 layers is a really solid choice. But I think we need to get onto the other side to be able to talk to Jack Frost, maybe. Number 6 with extra dip. What's a number 6 in Taco Bell? Like, I don't like look at their menu enough to actually know what a number 6 is. Oh, we don't need to heal. We're fine. Oh god, these things are awful. I'm pretty sure I have the maximum of demon. Oh wait, they can summon more. Oh, they have gathering. That's not terrible, I would say, because like it just means more experience for me. Sodium life hype. No, not at all, ATM. Get out of here with that. Get out of here with that. I mean, you know, Taco Bell's all fun and dandy, but until you have hypertension, like, you know, it's not fun. It's not fun when you have to explain to your doctor about that. Fair enough. Yo, there's, oh, nothing happened. Let's go. Yet yes! Super bad hypertension, bro. I think I might still have a little bit of hypertension, unfortunately. But that also might have been attributed to stress, and also when I went to the doctor, yo, we had a pretty sodium 5 meal. I would say the box deal is fire AF. $5 for a beefy gordita and a drink and a little nachos, definitely. Yeah, Taco Bell's like, again, like I don't like eating Taco Bell a lot, but like those $5 boxes, like they're usually solid. Stale, by the way, if you have the Taco Bell app, you can actually custom make those boxes. Like they have like, you know, a main thing you can choose and a side one. Like it's a game changer. Like I think I would go with like a either a chalupa or like a chunky gordita crunch with the beefy 5 layer, and then like a soft taco, and then like no, it was that, and then like, you know, the potatoes they do, and then like a Baja Zero. So good, so good. Mabafu. Oh wait, they can block, but they're snakes. Well, I mean, they're ice snakes, so they probably have some affinity to ice if they're made out of ice. So that's fine. That's fine. Attack Dogecoin. Good. And then Iono Zuname is going to do that. I understand I messed with the stream, but would you consider it? Nope. Unfortunately not. Like, the reason why, I don't want it to seem like I was being, like, just an ass with that response, but with the stream schedule we have right now and how often I stream, like, I'm not even kidding. Sometimes it just, like, it's really hard for me to instantly recover from, like, streaming, like, Nocturne 1 week and then going back to it a week later. Because I forget of all the things that are happening. So if I add more stuff and just delay certain other games, I'll never get them done. I'll like keep forgetting like what I have to do. And I feel like with RuneScape or I'm sorry, not RuneScape, but Rune Factory, I would more likely just like do a Discord stream while I'm like idly playing it and just chilling with people at the VC. I would be more down for that. We're gonna go through this one. Stale pairs with a salty T-bell. Ooh, a door. Okay, so we have to use the stone and the thing to like drop down. Okay, I'm starting to get how this place works. So there's nobody in that door. That's fine. I think this is actually a healer or something like that. Or is it a Cathedral of Shadows? Maybe because it's purple? No, there's nobody here. Yo, wait. Did you guys realize that there's actually like pictures of people on the sides of the wall? Sonic Wave? Nah, just no. Yo, we got the crit. Let's go. I mean, this is actually not a bad place to like experience grinding, by the way. But yeah, like, look, they actually have like pictures of people. I think it's like the same person like 9 times, but it's still a person. Did they just morph? So we're good just to run on that one. Health is fine for now. We're gonna try jumping down through here. I don't think we took any damage, which is nice. Well, I mean, there is some... I mean, we can't go through there, but we can go down the ladder. Yeah, unfortunately, some of the locations are just definitely different for sure in Taco Bell in general. On Discord, it was funny taming the giant chicken. Yeah, exactly. Like, just throwing really low-quality farming equipment at the chickens and they eventually get tamed. Like, that was hilarious. And now that we have 2 of those things, like, it's insane. Like, those super ultra mega chickens are really strong. This is really making me to play Gale of Darkness. Go for it. Gale of Darkness was fun. 1,000. You can hear the rest. They want 1,000 Maka. Never been to Panera. I've went to Panera Bread once before. They have like, I think at the time they had like a panini, which is a grilled sandwich, and I like sandwiches. So it was like, you know, a good match. It was very, like, you could tell it's very high in sodium, but aside from that, it was fine. But I'm not a huge fan of like Panera Bread or like Taco. I'm not sorry, Taco Bell, but Olive Garden or anything like that. Oh yeah, indeed. Not to borrow the game from the internet to play it though. I give up, don't kill me. No, continue fighting. These guys are chaotic neutral, so just fight them. Yeah, it's a pretty expensive game, unfortunately. All the Pokemon games from like, you know, that era have definitely shot up in value. It's insane. Like trying to even get a copy is, geez, like almost like the price like a brand new game these days. I meant the chaotic, I forget what it was called. I forgot. A siege setup, but like, you know, they do, like, from what I've seen, like their type of demon, they just like don't, they try to mess with you all the time. Oh, we have a full moon. We gotta be careful. Yeah, because chaotic neutral shouldn't be bad because again, it's neutral. Yo, it's Jack Frost. We made it! Chaotic evil, that's what it was. Chaos, whatever it was, yeah. Again, I don't play D&D, so I don't know like the whole, because like, isn't that from a D&D or is that like something else that D&D took from? So media there. We have a door here we can explore. No one is here. There's so many empty rooms. But let's talk to Jack Frost. Let's talk to Jack Frost. Hee-ho! The Mantra's headquarters were deserted here, so I came poking here. But talk about scary. Hee-ho! This place is just the pits. Yo! Save point? Impeccable timing. Great timing actually for that as well. Even better if this is one that we can like teleport to and from, because that'd be amazing. It's not. Okay, that's fine. It's a small cylinder, but I can still save. Good enough for me, good enough for me. Okay. So get the save going in. All right. I might go a little bit further, see if there's like any bosses and we can just tackle that. If not, then we might have to, we'll have to end the stream here soon because it's actually about time. Bonus Pokemon stream incoming. Unfortunately not Chorus. I got some things that I want to do. And unfortunately, an additional Pokemon stream isn't one of them. But maybe sometime this week, I might, you know, jump back into Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. Because we're actually getting to some pretty spicy stuff in terms of story and lore. You know? Because that'll be pretty fun. It's like we just got to Snow Point City. And that's when some stuff really starts popping off. So, let's go through maybe here. Or do I need to go back and use the stone, maybe? Well, technically we haven't explored here yet, so this might be worth just opening it up a little bit more. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. So we got 2 Dogecoins and 2 snakes. Fair enough. Might just be a my bad, but the stream keeps buffering. It's not buffering on my end. No, I'm just kidding. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Strength fine for me. It might just be on Sisha's end then. Nothing here, unfortunately, but that's okay. We still have to, we'll go down and then probably go back up and then go to the upper northwest of the map. Because I think we need to explore something that we kind of miss as well. But I'm actually kind of glad that like this remake, remaster, whatever you want to call it, came out when it did. Because like I was this close to buying a PS2 copy. And thankfully, thanks to ATM, by the way, who gave me this game. I don't have to do that, so much love to ATM, by the way. Oof. I mean, we're still totally fine. We're still totally fine. It's also really bad, so it might be I mean, probably. It very well could be the case. And unfortunately, that's just something that we have to, some things we just have to deal with, you know? Oh, come on, there's barriers right there, too. Maybe that's why I didn't actually progress any further. So let's retreat, because it usually only takes like 1 or 2 attempts. So I'm assuming we need to go onto the roof to do it. But it wasn't buffering during the previous streams. Interesting. Yeah, it's hard to say. It's definitely hard to say at those times, you know, because like, you know, there could be a lot of factors potentially. Either way, honestly, right now is a good time to end the stream anyway. We'll just do a save and then we'll come back to the labyrinth we'll come back to here, and then next stream, if I'm able to take care of the prison in time, then we'll start jumping into the labyrinths, because I kind of want to like end off at a point where I could just do like, you know, go to it, but I also don't want to go through the entire prison again, so because that'll just be a lot of stuff going on. Could get this game's ass. We're trying. Like, the fact when people are like, yo, you're gonna hate this game, like, it's not that bad. Just abuse stat buffs and debuffs and you're gold, and that's all you gotta do. Just play it like it's Persona, but like on amplified on like, you know, whatever. But with that being said, Squidward, thank you for the raid. Mr. Chewy, thank you for the follow. Low, the Silent Scorpion, thank you for the follow. Mr. Shelty_C, thank you for the follow. Bex, thank you again for the raid of 16. Uwu_Solar Clips, thank you for the follow. Koros, thank you for the 11 months of tier 1. I appreciate you. And Just Say Boy, thank you for the follow as well before stream. Let's see who is currently streaming right now so we can be able to drop them a raid. I don't see anybody who did any redeems for that as well, like, you know, for the guy that reneged. So we're going to see who we can be able to poke who's currently streaming right now. This game's bullied you, but yes, exactly. That's the biggest truth of this game. This game can bully the hell out of you, but this game provides you all the opportunities, essentially, to do it to them as well. It's a very, for the most part so far, it's a pretty fair game. Get it? It's fair game because we can do it ourselves. I'm so funny. I am so funny. Marlo's playing RE7 if you're looking for a raid target. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, they're playing... I'm going to stay out of Resident Evil 7 just like away from spoilers, but I do appreciate the suggestion. At this point, I do see that Das Kulbro is streaming right now. So we can be able to raid Das Kulbro. They've been a very, very, you know, awesome individual doing raids and stuff like that, also being active. So let's pay their kindness forward. We're going to go with Das Cool Bro, because he has a cool bro as well. I think what I might also do is like lower the guy that redeems, stuff like that. We can go from there. Yo, Hodgefade, thank you for the redeem for the larger stream challenge. Hope you're doing well, my dude. You came in at just the time for us to be able to raid over to Das Cool Bro. Hope you're having a great rest of your day, Hodgefade. I hope we get to see you stream earlier, my dude. But yeah, let's get this going. Sorry, Stale. Maybe next time we could do this. We could do the Dead Cell, not Dead Cells, but Hollow Knight player. But everybody have a great rest of your night. Thank you guys so much for joining. I appreciate you all. And you guys have a great rest of your night.